see how easy this is to set up. It's got one pole at the back, one at the front. Couple of clips. And then just a single peg at each end. And similar at this end, just got this one pole, a few clips, and then a single tent peg. And similar thing with the hooped bivvy, a couple of pegs at each end and then just a single pole. So as you can see, we've got two similar designs. The Dutch Army Hooped Bivvi is more compact, folds down smaller, quite a bit lighter. It's only got the single pole, and obviously it's got the camouflage material, which is both waterproof and breathable. It's similar to Gore-Tex. You've got the mesh up at the head end. You can seal it fully, but it's much better to leave the vent open, and then the mesh stops the insects going through. On the Outhaus Swag Tent, similar design, but it's taller, more spacious inside. The second smaller hoop at the foot end just lifts the material from you all the way along. Some people don't like to have the material actually resting on them. Personally, once you've got a sleeping bag in there and a mat, I mean, to me it doesn't really feel any different to be in one or the other. Both of these are very easy to set up. You're just simply rolling them out, a couple of pegs in each end, or in this case just one, and then it's self-supporting with the pole. And this one, we do have the ability to roll back all the way, a lot more ventilation. On the Dutch Army Hooped Bivvi, we are just limited to this small area of mesh. We can of course open the whole zip up if we wanted to. And this of course is how you get in and out. And this zip goes a bit further down. Get yourself in and just flip it over. On the Hooped Army Bivvi, we've only got one side zip. With this one, two zips. So of course, flip this whole thing back. That's not the maximum. We've got a couple of pockets in here. Phone, keys, wallet. I don't think we have any storage within here, other than, you may notice, it's a little bit longer than the swag, and that allows for storage. Either kick it down to the bottom of your feet or keep it up by your head. Got a bit of extra length, and I've actually modified this one, put an extra zip in here. So you could use it almost in a sniper position or lookout position, and that's a similar design to one of the other expensive ones on the market. Now most people will use these with some sort of tarp over the top, because in heavy rain, once you open it up and attempt to get in, then all your kit's going to get wet. So with the tarp over the top, you can keep things a bit more open, let more fresh air in through the vents, and just basically keeps it dry. Now, something I didn't notice at first is that in the Outhaus Swag you have a vent and a cover high up at the back, so that even if you zip all the front up, you do still have ventilation. And if you don't zip the front up completely, you've got like an air flow through the swag. The swag tent is made of a very heavy material, like a cotton canvas, and it is very heavy duty. It's not going to rip easy, it's not going to have a tear or something very easy. We've got heavy duty, high quality zips, nice and chunky, and then we've got Velcro as well. Just gives us a bit more flexibility in how we do to make a seal in a storm. And so, looking at the hooped end of the Dutch Army Bivvi, we've got that storage space. We've actually got an issue number as well, because this was actually being used. So again, we've got Velcro, we've got heavy duty zip down here, and we've also got Velcro for the flap after the zip has been closed, and we've got these snap studs as well to give it an even better seal, stop any water getting in, and any insects as well. And we just had the zip on the one side on the Dutch Army Bivvi. You do have this hoop that you could use with a ridge line or some branches to hold the hoop up. So looking at these from a distance, you can see how the Outhaus Swag, even though it's one of the smaller ones from their range, is not as stealthy as the Dutch Army Hooped Bivvi. But then that is the purpose of the bivvy, to not be seen easily. And again, from a different angle, the camouflage helps to break up the shape, so does the low profile, and the Outhaus Swag This gives you more space inside. You can't quite sit up in there unless you open. For ultimate comfort, the swag tents either come with or come with the option of a full-size foam mattress, which they are very comfortable. I've used one before, better than any inflatable or foam mat that I've used previously. I haven't brought that today because it does make it extra bulky. You can roll it up inside the swag, but you wouldn't fit the swag inside even a decent sized rucksack if it had the foam mattress with it. With the Hooped Bivvi, there are some clips underneath, so you can use an external foam mat, but when I've used it, I've just put the mat inside. If you had a particularly thick one, then you would probably appreciate the extra space. I'll just show you underneath. So we have these big corner pieces, 4 of them all together, so you can fit your mat in place and it should stay put. Right, so I'm now going to pack them away. Really simple. One peg at each end. Okay. So you can see the size. They're just rolled loose at the moment, and there's a 65 litre backpack. They both fit in there in the main compartment together. You can see the Dutch Army Bivvi considerably smaller, and I'll put the weights in the description below.